the ultimate goal is I want them to find their purpose. So like, what do you want to do with your life? And I realized that, a lot of us just don't get exposed to it at a young age. So I want them to get exposed as early as possible. And once they line up and then walk into their purpose, it's our job to just guide them.
What is up, Action Taker? Welcome back to After Hours Entrepreneur, your guide to the first six-figure year of your business. I'm your host, Mark Savant, and today we're coming to you live from South Florida, the Levan Center at NOVA Southeastern University here in Davie, Southeast Florida. This recording took place during the Space Day event here, which is a merging of private and public all coming together to innovate around the science and business of space. And one of the things that I think is really important as entrepreneurs is that we're always looking to the skies, both figuratively and literally, because innovation, my friends, is where all the gains are going to come from. So in this episode and this series of episodes, you're going to be hearing from students, entrepreneurs, business folks, people in government, and we're going to be sharing all the ways that you can leverage the industry of space to grow your business and grow your income. With all that said, let's get into this fresh episode here of the After Hours Entrepreneur, which is provided to you by podcast production agency Mark Savant Media. You can go to www.marksavantmedia.com to launch your profitable podcast today. All right, let's get into the episode. So we're here with three young students from the Progressions USTEAM Academy. What's up, boys?
Hi.
Tell me, what do y'all love about space?
So about space, it's just endless, and there's so much research we need to know and that we don't have. And like when you find a new research, it feels like, at least for me, it feels like a great accomplishment. Like you feel so fulfilled.
Yeah, there's nothing better in life than accomplishing something new. Couldn't agree more. What's your favorite flavor of space ice cream?
Cookies and cream.
That's good.
Milky Way.
Good choice. Good choice. If you had the chance to go to Mars, would you go?
Yes.
Nice.
But I would have to go with other people.
You'd have to. Who would you go with? With your
Okay.
All right. I dig it. Cool. So we know a little bit about space. What parts of STEM make you most excited?
Well, you get to learn new things every single day, and you get to learn about robotics, technology, typing, anything that technically has to do with technology, and it helps you improve with your skills and like how your brain functions.
Love that. What type of robot is the most exciting to you?
Rovers.
Rovers. Can you tell us what a rover is?
A rover is something that can pick up dust or transport things. It's like a mini vehicle in going into space.
Nice. What about here on Earth? We're at the Levan Center here. There's a bunch of robots.
Yeah, but I don't think those robots are built for space, because some of them are like guidance robots and other stuff.
Gotcha. What do you think about artificial intelligence? Do you think these robots are going to replace us?
If they do, it's not going to be anytime soon. As soon as robots start getting smarter, like until their brains are more developed like a monkey or so, they're going to realize that they're not human and they don't have to act like us. And that will be, I would say, in a span to 60 to 40 years maybe.
Okay, bold predictions here. And what about you, little man? What's your favorite part about STEM research?
I do engineering.
Engineering. What's something, if you could engineer anything, what would you engineer?
A car.
A car. So cars have been kind of the same for a long time. What do you think is something cool that you could build into cars?
A robot.
A robot. So like you can sit back and read the newspaper or read the tablet. Who reads newspapers anymore? You can sit back and read a tablet while your car drives you places?
Yes.
That would be pretty cool. Have you heard of the trolley problem?
No.
So I'll just kind of lay this up here and I want your opinion. So one of the issues with cars is that or with automated cars is they make the decision of where they're going to go, right? Do I turn left? Do I go right? Do I go straight? So the trolley problem is the car is going straight, and in the middle of the road, right in front of it, there's a woman laying on the ground, can't get up. She's in danger. If the car keeps going straight, it'll run over her. That's bad. So the car has the decision, do I go straight and run over this person, or do I curve right onto the sidewalk and run over 10 people? What should the car do?
Stop.
Press the brake.
Yeah.
Press the brake. That is probably the best solution I've heard to the trolley problem. Love that. Love that. Hey, why don't y'all tell everyone your names?
Brandon.
Dominic.
The one people orbit.
I like that. Earth?
It's
No,
Nate.
people
The sun?
around me. Yes, I am the sun.
Good deal.
Oh wait, I didn't die though. I touched you.
Cause you're Mercury.
All right.
You're
I
the
dig.
closest to the sun.
All right, so rapid fire section. Y'all ready? I'm going to start with you, little man, all right? If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Where would I live? I'll live in California, or I would live, or like, I'll take Canada.
Canada? Okay. It's a little cold for me.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'll go there in like the summertime, and like California, I'll go when it's like winter.
Okay. A little surf and sea. I like it. All right. Next one up. If you could be any animal, what would you be?
That's a hard decision because I'm not really good at picking decisions like that. But through my years of watching lots of animal shows, I've learned that like different animals can have different problems. And if I were that animal, I wouldn't want to have those problems. So I would probably just be air.
You would just be what?
Air.
Air?
Animal? Wait, what?
Okay, I get. Listen, there's no wrong answer here at the podcast booth, so I dig it. And last man up here, if you could sit next to anyone on a plane, who'd you sit next to?
The police.
The police. Okay, why would you want to sit next to? Are you talking about the band of the police or police? Okay, police officer. Why would you want to sit next to a police officer on a plane?
My dad's a cop, and also you never know what's going to happen on the plane, so you can sit next to the police.
Oh, that's a good piece of advice. You don't know what's going to happen on the plane, so make sure that you're sitting next to someone that can protect you. I like that answer. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for being here on the After Hours Entrepreneur and talking about space and STEM for the next generation. Let's go. Yo, Kevin, what's up?
What's going on, sir? How are you?
Yo, I'm excellent. And thank you for bringing these three young men here to NSU campus Levan Center Space Day. Thank you.
Thank you. I love my kids.
Yeah, it's awesome. So tell me a little bit about what you do, Kevin. How are you helping the next generation?
So right now, I'm building a STEAM Academy, science, tech, engineering, and I love art, so I have to include that, mathematics. So the whole point is I just wanted more minorities to be in high-tech careers. And I just want them to solve global problems. So that's the reason why my parents let me pull my kids out of school today, and we came and we got a different type of educational experience. I've been working with them for at least 3-4 years apiece. 3 years apiece. So I've been working with them for so long, and it's just cool to see them. Just to see the bond that they have and to see that, they're going to be great leaders.
Love it. Yeah. Love it. So why do you think STEAM is so important to bringing up that next generation, right? Because there's a lot of things that we can focus on. I mean, like most kids nowadays want to be YouTube stars.
Okay. Well, actually, I think that's a good idea as well. I actually don't see anything wrong with that. But it's also, okay, well, what type of YouTube star you want to be, So the ultimate goal is I want them to find their purpose. So, like, what do you want to do with your life? So, the main reason why I even came here is because Nate is really into space. As you see, that's the one that's aired. He's wanted to be in space. He talks about black holes. Like, we literally have conversations about space all the time. So, dark matter, he loves it. So, he had to come here. So I can tell that that's the lane that he wants to be in. My other one builds computers. He built his own. They're doing all this stuff on their own. No one's asking him to do any of this stuff. So I just want to make sure that I expose them to that. And I love STEAM. I love tech. I have a physics background. I had some really, really great opportunities to go to some amazing, amazing institutions and some great labs. And oftentimes I would see that I would be like the only person of color. People of color would be in there, but it just wouldn't be, it wouldn't be that many. And I realized that, a lot of us just don't get exposed to it at a young age. So I want them to get exposed as early as possible. And once they line up and then walk into their purpose, it's our job to just guide them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, and that's something I talk to a lot of young entrepreneurs about. They say, I got all these ideas in my head.
Yes.
There's all these different ways I can go, but the sooner you can find that lane.
Yes.
Like when you wake up every morning, you do something that you enjoy and you love.
Yes.
It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So one of the issues I think that we've had historically in humanity is there's not as much opportunity to learn, to have resources. So what do you say if there's someone out there and says, yeah, that's great for them, they're at NSU, they're in South Florida, they have access. What do you say to someone who says, I'm interested in learning about STEAM, but I don't know how to get started?
Well, first, I would want, it's a big deal for me for them to find their purpose in life. That's just the number, because that's really what we're all looking for.
Yeah.
And it's not actually something that you do. It's something that you've been doing your entire life and I even say your purpose is selfish. It's like something for you and then the world gets your overflow. But STEAM is very broad. So let's just say, okay, for instance, Brandon, he's very much into he's just into tech, period. But he's into cars. So what I would want to do is use STEAM and include that in the education that he's learning. So maybe we would learn how to program cars. Maybe when Formula One comes down here, he would build a car and then we would probably learn about, Newton's laws or things like that. So I just want to bridge this stuff in. And then the art is the creativity. So we have to have that. So then we will work on a project. And it can look either way. We can do things with Tinkercad. I've had them do things on that, the 3D printing software, which they definitely want to go to the 3D printers after this. I'll have them do that. We've even gotten canvases and just drawn some things before. We'll get on Canva. I mean, it's just whatever they're into. I just want them to know that, tech is the leading industry. I'm like, look at all the top companies. Look at where we're going. We need to make sure that whatever we're doing, we're including tech in it. So I can say anything that you're doing. This is tech, what you're doing right now. You have all type of technology here. All this stuff has to speak to each other. You have to know all this different type of software, hardware. So it's in everything.
Well, I like that you've included the art within STEM, because when I think about STEM, I don't typically think about creativity.
Yeah.
But adding the creativity is where the real innovation comes from.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I think that's awesome. Kevin, before I get to the rapid fire with you, tell me, where's the best place for people to find you?
You can find me on my Instagram is at progressions_u. LinkedIn, Kevin Robinson, Progressions USTEAM Academy. My website is progressionsu.com. And once again, my name is Kevin Robinson.
Kevin Robinson.
Progressions U.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So, Kevin, rapid fire here.
Yes, I'm ready.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Okay, right now, Costa Rica.
Okay.
Playa Hermosa.
A lot of entrepreneurs are down there, too.
I love it there. It is I love it here. I'm here, so I'm going to say here because I'm here. But yeah, Costa Rica, Playa Hermosa for sure.
Dig it, dig it. If you could sit next to anyone on a plane, who'd you sit next to?
Oh, my God. That is tough. Jay-Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inspiration there. And a final question for you here. If you had 10 seconds with yourself 10 years ago.
Peter Diamandis. Probably him too. I don't know. That's tough.
Wait, who's that? Who is it?
Peter Diamandis. I think that's his. I can't necessarily pronounce it, but he is doing some phenomenal stuff. I mean, just how he's building global leaders together in tech. And they're just trying to solve all these problems. He has like a $20,000 conference that I'm seriously trying to get into this conference.
Yeah.
This is just global world problem solving people. So this is the group that I want to be in, and I want my kids to
love it.
I want to get them in this door. So, but this is tough. But Jay-Z, it'd probably be Jay because Jay-Z is he's just the GOAT.
He started something. I mean, definitely a businessman, entrepreneur, innovator,
Yes.
opened a lot of doors.
Yes.
Opened a lot of doors.
He's just all over the place. You just got to respect it.
Yeah. No, yeah. And yeah, final question. If you had 10 seconds with yourself 10 years ago, what do you say?
Okay. Focus on more on the destination or actually, no. You actually can get what you want out of life.
I like that.
And life might not look the way it might not come to you. No, it doesn't come to you the way you think it's going to come, but it can still come. And actually, your life does work for you. It does.
It does. Kevin said it, and I agree with it. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you. That was a good one.
Boom. I hope you enjoyed this episode of After Hours Entrepreneur. Thank you for subscribing, and we will catch you here next time on the show. Listen, we've given you the tools. Now it's your turn. Go take the action. See you soon. Peace.